From translation, TLB the Living Bible, this 197th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Proverbs 10-12, Proverbs chapter 10, verses 1 to 32, the Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a grief to his mother. Ill-gotten gain brings no lasting happiness, but right living does. The Lord won't let the righteous starve, but he refuses to satisfy the craving of the wicked. Lazy men are soon poor, hard workers get rich. A wise youth works hard all summer. A youth who sleeps away the hour of opportunity brings shame. Blessings fall upon the head of the good, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The good man wins respect, the evil man's memory is a curse. The wise man is glad to be instructed, but a self-sufficient fool falls flat on his face. The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found out. The hopes of the godly result in happiness, but the expectations of the wicked come to nothing. The wealth of the rich is their fortress, the poverty of the poor is their destruction. The wages of the godly enhance their lives, but the wicked man loses his life by his own wickedness. The wise man accepts instructions, but a babbling fool will fall. A wise man holds his tongue. Only a fool blurts out everything he knows, that only leads to sorrow. The rich man's wealth is his fortress, the ruin of the poor is their poverty. The earnings of the godly enhance life, but evil people squander their money on sin. The man who knows what is right listens to advice, but a stubborn fool falls flat on his face. Lies are nothing but deep concealments of violence. But he who rebukes a friend is a man of real love. A lot of talking does about as much good as no talking at all. The words of a good man's mouth are like choice silver, the heart of the wicked is worth little. The words of the godly encourage many, but fools are destroyed by their lack of common sense. The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. A fool enjoys doing wrong, but a wise man enjoys doing what is right. The fears of the wicked will all come true. So will the hopes of the godly. Disaster strikes like a cyclone, and the wicked are whirled away, but the godly have a lasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is a lazy man to those who employ him. Reverence for God lengthens one's days, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The expectation of the godly shall be gladness, but the hope of the wicked shall perish. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to the upright, but destruction to the workers of iniquity. The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inhabit the earth. The mouth of the just brings forth wisdom, but the froward tongue shall be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is pleasing, but the mouth of the wicked speaks frowardness. Proverbs chapter 11, verses 1 to 31. The Lord hates cheating in the marketplace. He loves it when weights and measures are honest and accurate. When pride comes, then comes shame, but with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. The godly are directed by honesty, the wicked fall beneath their own wickedness. The godliness of good people rescues them, the ambition of treacherous people traps them. When a wicked man dies, his hope perishes. All he expected from his power comes to nothing. The righteous man is rescued from trouble, and the wicked takes his place. The godless destroy their neighbors by their words, but the righteous are saved by knowledge. When it goes well with good people, the city rejoices. When the wicked die, there are shouts of joy. The city prospers when good men are blessed. It is destroyed by the words of the wicked. A man who lacks judgment derides his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his tongue. A gossip goes around revealing secrets, but those who are trustworthy can keep a confidence. Without wise leadership, a nation falls. There is safety in having many advisors. You'll regret it if you guarantee a stranger's debt. You're better off if you refuse the guarantee. A gracious woman wins respect. A ruthless man wins only wealth. A merciful man does himself a favor, but the cruel man hurts himself. The wicked man earns an empty wage, but he who sows righteousness reaps a true reward. True holiness leads to life, but the ungodly pursue their own deaths. The Lord loathes all who are perverse in heart, but he blesses all who are blameless in their ways. You may be sure that evil people will be punished, but the righteous will go free. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman with no discretion. The desire of the righteous ends only in good, but the hope of the wicked in wrath. One man gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. The generous man is prosperous. He who waters will himself be watered. People curse the man who hoards grain, but blessing crowns him who is willing to sell. He who seeks good finds goodwill, but evil comes to him who searches for it. He who trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous will thrive like a green leaf. He who brings trouble on his family will inherit only wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. If the righteous are rewarded in the earth, how much more the wicked and the sinner? Proverbs chapter 12, verses 1 to 28. To learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. The Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability. But the godly have a firm foundation. A worthy wife is a crown for her husband, but a shameful woman is like cancer in his bones. The plans of the godly are just, the advice of the wicked is treacherous. The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save those who listen to them. The wicked die and disappear, but the family of the godly stands firm. A man is praised for his wisdom, but a man with a warped mind is despised. It is better to be a nobody with a servant than to be self-important but have no food. A good man is kind to his animals, but the wicked men are cruel to theirs. A farmer who farms his land will have enough food, but one who plays around comes to poverty. The wicked want to seize the property of others. They are anxious to kill and get gain. The wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. Words satisfy the mind as much as fruit does the stomach. Good talk is as gratifying as a good harvest. Fools think they know what is best, but a wise man listens to advice. A fool is quick-tempered. A wise man stays cool when insulted. An honest witness tells the truth. A false witness tells lies. Telling lies about someone is as harmful as hitting him with an axe, or wounding him with a sword, or shooting him with a sharp arrow. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed. The words of a godly man give encouragement, but the words of the wicked are deceitful. There is no trouble for the godly, but the wicked have their fill of it. The Lord hates those who twist the truth. He is pleased with those who do what is right. A wise man doesn't display his knowledge, but a fool displays his stupidity. Hard workers become rich, lazy men become poor. Anxious hearts are very heavy, but a word of encouragement does wonders. The godly man is a safe guide, the ungodly falls into a trap. Lazy men don't even cook the game they catch, but diligent workers make good use of everything they find. The way of the godly leads to life, that path does not lead to death.